Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and to Disco Elysium. So, let's keep on going where we left off. If you notice, the colors are a bit, render better right now because I turned off in the options HDR because it was making everything a bit too washed out and I didn't like how the game was looking, so now we should see a bit better in the recording. Sorry for the first couple episodes being very washed out. Let's see, we just crashed into this lady. Oh, I like how he bobs his head once he says something. But yeah, I bumped into this lady because I tried to flip off the owner, and also we got a new thought, which is Lonesome Long Way Home. We have a space for it, so we might as well internalize it. Uh, it gives temporarily +1 encyclopedia, which we already have very good, and 6 hours and 5 minutes to complete it. Let's rewind, let's trace your drunken steps back home, jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here, fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes, shuffle your feet through the courtyard, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor tract, the 881, until you reach the domain Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of the year, caked with ice, walk down the main, no partition, there's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Sure, let's internalize it. Let's see where we end up living, basically. We are at 26% of the other one. As in tasks, we have a few ones. Sing karaoke we knew, report your badge missing, split the vintage party, who made a call reporting the crime and pay for damages. Also, we have another one done. Talk with the manager. Let's say sorry to the lady, maybe,
Hello, sweetie.
if we can. Wait, who's sweetie? Who's sweetie?
Why, you are,
You
officer.
are. I'm not sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your
Oh, thank you.
mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks, appreciate it. Dimple or not, I'm a better man. Stupid Dimple has only brought me suffering, and I don't want to talk about Dimple anymore. Thanks,
You
appreciate
must
it.
forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely
Completely
forgot
forgot
to
to introduce
introduce
myself.
myself. I'm Lena. My
Husband is
husband Morel and I are
Morale.
staying with our friend
Okay.
Gary just down the street, but
I'm
I
here for a
come
tea when
here
they're
for tea
away.
when they're away.
Spirit Corps success roll. This Lena is walking off for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. Seem to be in a chair. Oh, that's pretty rude to kind of like directly ask. How'd you like to roll with me? Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Are you okay? Yeah, I want to say this. Sorry, crash to you. I don't know what got into me. Sweden needs money. Two Swedes get money. Well, I'm perfectly right. I'm more worried about you. How was that? What was that? Yeah, what was that? Cutting marriage is a bad man. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it. Yeah, what was that? From where I was standing, it looked like you were about to pull out two guns, but threw two birdies instead. Well, I'm glad you weren't injured. I'm glad you weren't injured. Okay. Uh, I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox, but surely things can be that bad. Your eyes follow your movement with some concern. Trying so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right, I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion, forget anything. Uh, forgot literally everything. Oh my, it takes a moment to process. You know where we are, right? The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys. We didn't have a shawl on Insulinde. I don't really know, some city hotel, a war zone at the edge of the we're there hunting each other with ghosts. Well, Whirling in Rags cafeteria. That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? In Revachol? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. Okay. Well, I know that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s. Revachol is a grace capital, a word, something like that. Honestly, I don't know diddly square about Revachol. What kind of place is this? Let's go with this. Yes, great. See, we're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor, tattered as she may be? All I know is that Russia used to be really cool in the 30s. Yes. The new disco dancing. It seemed like a lifetime ago. Her eyes are filled with the lights reflected off those gilded ears. But the city seemed full of possibility. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners. There is a pause as she studies her expression. You must look quite lost. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? It should be the 51st. We're approaching the end times. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. Spring of 51. Item gained. Kind green ape pen. Okay. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Good. Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. That's a big one. I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Hmm. Okay, talking about a king earlier on, but I think that was in the past. So kind of democracy, I like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat. Hmm. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization, we're governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Hmm. AIs are being used to control our people's minds and distort our perception of reality. Oh, this is some interesting take. COP, we're living under the COP regime. Some kind of democracy? Nope, sadly not. Reversalis was called a zone of control under an alliance of foreign powers called a coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market driven. Okay, so we are a protectorate basically under a coalition, meaning buying is voting. I see. There's no government. How come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. Hmm. Oh dear, she shakes her head, suddenly very worried. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. Half light. Success. She's scared now. She realized you really are brain damaged. So how did I do? What is the revolution you mentioned? What could tell me more? So how did I do? You're doing quite well up till the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things, history and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd. A sigh, the lieutenant breathes in his notebook. But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm the doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. What's the revolution you mentioned? Defeat, I'm afraid. People of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. Well, that's sadly usually what happens. What does that have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me. What does it have to do with not being any cops? It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better. Okay. Someone more educated in sleeping matters. Maybe you should ask. She turns to the lieutenant. No, I looks away. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. New task, get a reality lockdown. Okay. Oh, lowdown, sorry. So I guess we need to kind of figure out how things stand. Of course, she turns to you. Then I don't know. Someone rich maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. That's a good point. It's a reaction speed. This doesn't look like Rich Central. Uh, oh, are we gonna ask for money? The lady, I mean, she doesn't seem too rich. Hmm. I don't want to ask the rude question, but I think I also don't want to leave yet. Let's be slightly rude. Yes, dear, I'm a paraplegic. Paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries like falling from a great height or a grenade explosion. That more than likely kills you. Did you fight in a war? I'm sorry it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. Yeah, it was actually kinda rude. That's quite alright. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. Okay. That's a nice lady. How'd you like to roll with me? Nope. Sweetie needs money. The sweetie get money. No, let's not ask for money. That's also rude. We've been rude once, let's not be rude twice. Gotta get going now. Of course, dear, good luck with your case. She gives you a small wave. Okay, so we got a new task where we also got a pen from her. Yes, this thing. Guess we basically can sell it for money or something. We do miss one bout of health. Okay, so, alright, so just clicking it uses the item but gives you the health. That's good to know. We have the door. I don't think we have anything else to do inside here. We already talked with the guy, so let's just go outside the door. See what we can find over there. Um, Autosave. Okay, thank you. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow, and we have something else here. Street train. Okay. Interesting. Interesting again. Street name is illegible. We have this person.
The RCM in Martinez.
The RCM Martinez, the
What
young
can I
woman looks
help
up
you
at
with?
you. What can I help you with? You sound
We
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here. That's
Okay,
all.
I have some question for you.
Of course.
What can I help
What
you
can
with?
I help you with?
What is this business? Who are you exactly? What is this business? Excuse me? Street sign says that. Oh, she cranes her neck. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. What about the other sign? I mean, it's the same people. But let's ask. I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it. Okay. It's probably used term for members of the police. Yep, exactly. No need to worry, the lieutenant steps in. We're not saying you did. Okay, well, I didn't. We need directions, do we? Well, who are you exactly? Who are you exactly? Me? Just a gardener. Composure at all. She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in a rigid posture. Okay. She is actually kind of rigid. There's more to you than that. Do we want to be upfront like that? Good to meet you, just a gardener. Let's be upfront. Is there? The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong. Yes, exactly. Yes, what are you doing here? Maybe. Not. Pleased to meet you, just a gardener. I have another question. Yes, what are you doing here? I'm working. Working on what? I have a greenhouse in the yard there. She gestures over her shoulder. I've been trying to get some work done, but, well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks. True. Don't worry, miss. We're here to clean it up. You can get to work soon. Thank you. She smiles politely. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Salts? Ammonium salts? Perhaps useful for later. We need directions. I mean, I don't know if we do, but okay. Since the street signs is messed up, she nods. Okay, what do you need? Corpse, we do know. Where am I? What is up in the north? There's a pier, the Cape Side apartment building, some more tenements, not a lot really. In the east, Harbor Gate, some kind of commotion I think. I don't follow the local politics. She shrugs. A frit store too with 3 T's. What's in the south? Some shop and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken I think. Some kind of accident probably. So in the other side of the canal. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there and a fish market, but that gets closed down. But that got closed down ages ago. What's in the west then? Just water. She looks at the water, squinting. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. Do we ask these two? Sure. Where am I? What do you mean? Revachol, right? Yes, sir, district of Martinez. Oh, so the Martinez is a district. Okay. She looks around, thinking what else to say. This intersection is called Roundabout North. Okay. Corpse, where is it exactly? It's there. She points north in the yard, right through the hole in the fence. So it's north, like this way. Even all the way over here, there's drops of that in the spring air. Thanks, that's all for now. No problem, she nods, brushing a fleck of salt off her cheek. She's very well composed, back straight. Let her run. Of course I won't hold you back, she wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove. If there is a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy. I mean, do we want to take her gloves for her? She's a gardener. That would kind of like hamper her job. Sure, can I borrow your gloves? Oh, she actually did give them to us. Sure, keep them. Have another pair. She undid the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. So, did we actually put them on? Uh, no, we have them here. But they gave +1 interfacing. We can put them on. Is it double click? Yes, it is. Oh, we look interesting. Master machines, pick locks, and pockets. Oh, okay, so that's a good thing to have on wearing. Okay, so she gave us a rundown of the city. We can interact with a car here. It's probably the car that we heard earlier. We heard when we got here. Uh, let's ignore that. Let's go to the body. We don't need to look at the car now. There's also something here though. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Why? I don't know. There's also something here. Rue saying is lane 8B. And a door and a thing and a fence. Perception. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Why am I looking at this? What kind of vehicle drove through here? Visual calculus 72%, that's good. Reconstruct the movement. Let's first do that. I mean, it looks like they went like boom, boom, or like boom, boom, something like that. Let's see. Got it. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Nice. So it starts from here. So whatever it was here. It crashed, then reversed here, and then turned and went back at the street. So it's done on purpose. It's not something that was like, yeah, it's like boom, boom, and back. Some of the rubber stuck on the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started here, then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. What happened next? Driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry. Well, yeah, if we just crashed the fence. Car drove to the fence. Is disconnected to the case. Car drove to the fence. Oh, we got experience for that. You're correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city. Is this connected to the case? I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the gem right here on the roundabout, I will keep them separate. Okay, then we continue. If you follow the track south, there seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time. Meaning not right now. I think I got it. Okay, so that was about it for the tracks. This is intercom, I think. Anything else that we can see around here? Just this thing. It's the bin. Let's just go. Okay. Oh, we have some footprints there, I think. And a kid. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, let's first deal with the kid. It's like that's not a good thing to do. Yeah, Kuno fucking
Got this.
Oh, I had a thing, but I didn't click in time. Kuno's got this. The boys throwing rocks at the dead body can be older than 12. This interesting face. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, that this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin. Ooh, that's not a nice thing to say. Napa Kempe. Okay. Kuno has. Just the other kid behind the fence. A kid, we're at police business. I'm going to your time, please. I'm not getting into this right now. I mean, he was throwing rocks. It could be. It doesn't look like kind of scared of the police, but a moment of your time.
talk, pig. Shit's coming up
Yeah,
strong. Throwing rocks.
throwing rocks. Uh-huh. Electrochemistry. Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy is all about. Juicy what now? Ah, I see. Ah, I see.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning,
Ride the
Kuno.
lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He was wet from his blow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno.
The rake.
You should throw the rake at him,
Should
Kuno.
throw the rake at him.
The
Okay.
fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
Okay. He talks about himself in third person. Interesting. Kim, what should we do? We're kids, siblings. Kitty, you wanna hang out? No, no. Look, I have a question for you. Let's ask Kim actually.
We shouldn't
Shouldn't
do
do anything.
anything.
I don't tempt such
I don't
forces.
tempt such
What
forces. You will
forces?
see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered ID or it. There will be no reasoning with those creatures. Maybe if we just
All right,
insist.
entertain the Kuno. Show me what you
Entertain
got.
the Kuna, show me what you
What you
got.
got
What you
there?
got here? What you got, huh? Show me what
Show
you
me
got.
what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Okay. The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard. I gotta ask who's Kuno. Let's start with who's Kuno. Kuno's Kuno. Boy points to his chest with both arms. Yeah, well, that's him. Okay, should have figured. Logic success. It's always Kuno, never I. Yes, again, third person. Clearly, the kids using third person perspective as a shield. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation, so you refer to yourself in the third person. Is that some kind of gang name? Got it. I had another question. Third person. Who are you calling a third person? He's the first person. Okay. Which is trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands in you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. Pika couldn't help. Oh wow. Okay. Help. The boy joins in. He's got a couldn't help. Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before not doing anything. See? Just answer the questions. Yeah, just answer the questions. Oh wow. Oh wow. They're really going through with this. Full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to reason. Shut him down. Oh no, no. Uh, okay, just appeal to his reason, says our logic. Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you. What is it, charade, whatever. Who put you up to this? Are you high right now? Appeal to his reason. It's in quotes. Are you high right now? Then press around, eyes budging out, their sockets running hard, yelling at the windows. It's flashing. Okay, let's see. Uh, hmm. What is this? If I can turn it as okay. The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim. Ah, so they do this to a bunch of people. I see. Who put you up to this? No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it. Okay. Uh, Someone put you up to this, yes. Put him up to this yourself and you decided to talk to him in the first place. Well, that does make sense. Listen to your friend Kuno. Walks a boogie on the ground there. His allergy bubbling somehow. Okay. Did Garte put you up to this? Kimi, did you do this? Okay, no one put you up to this. Did Garte. Kuno owns the fat ass. He whispers, then looks around and yells from the top of his lungs. Be logical. Logical? Yeah, nothing's gonna work with him. I understand. Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. Yeah, don't punch him. Kuno whispers even softer than before, vanishingly silent. For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. She really psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve. I see. I know you wanted to hit me. It lets it linger. You got it. I'm gonna that Kuno up. Look, the Kuno that gets. The monologue, the rage look. I see. Relax, it can't read your mind. It doesn't know you were thinking that. I mean, I wasn't. Composure. There is a dead body here, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case. To get back to it, I want to go back to that dot. How do you know that? You can see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kono? Uh, do I want to keep on going with this? I don't know. Sure, you can. It's by soul. Suddenly seems like the water echoing in your head, not coming from his lips. Kono can smell the violence. I know what you were thinking. Uh, you know what? You should have hit it, Kono, because now you're nothing. You're a joke. Kono lost it. You spread his arms, taking dominion over the yard. King Kuno. Turn you into his. I see. Gonna be in this shit with Kuno. You're not. We can just leave. True. I'm gonna be in this with Kuno forever. The pipo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. A pipo is a type of hat, by the way. Okay, I didn't know. Nice pipo. Um, whatever. I had some questions. Okay, Kuno is kind. Ask it questions, but remember it taps at a temporal lobe. This changes. Okay. Oh, what was that? Click, 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 click. Goes the little puppy wearing glasses behind the fence. The body, the crime scene. Do you play in this yard? Right. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden juju. Other questions for later. Let's talk about something else. The body. What do you know about it? What's your question? Don't tell it. Okay. This is where you quickly asking questions. Real cop questions, like a cop. Guess we gotta be fast. Do you know where he was? Do you know how he got it up there? Have you seen anyone suspicious around? Uh, do you know who he was? Picks up a rock. Okay. He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know. So you don't know anything. Gonna sound niche, that's all. Shakes his head, clearly offended, trying to make the Kuna sing into the papa phone. Okay. Do you know how he got it up there? Probably climbed? Nope. So you didn't see it happening? You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez because it wasn't in Ravachol. Wasn't regional. I see. He looks around trying to come up with something. Yeah, it was here. Uh, Mask, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in Night City. There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pop science fiction novel. It's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist. Why gotta be riding Kuno's house? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been up to? Don't tell me that. It's lame. Kuno's building Kuno City, Night City, Rage City, City Rage. That's it, and it's not lame. Lame. That's the name of Kuno City. Okay. Continue. It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. It's important. If it's important, it will come up later. Focus on the case. Have you seen anyone suspicious? There's a couple of, yeah, us basically. It's pretty suspicious. You tell the, I don't know how to pronounce that. More on this later. And now let's talk about something else. Testing Kono's patience. Get lost. Um, no, I have more questions about the crime scene. This is still very low. Okay, I'm off for now. Kono doesn't care. We get the thought. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. Human being decomposes. Alright, and for now, since this episode has been running for a bit longer, we're gonna cut it right here. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a nice day. Bye bye.